as for stretch marks, I definitely do have. Hey everyone, so I'm back with another update. So today I'm going to be covering 30 to 32 weeks pregnant. I'm almost there. So I got everything written down on my phone because pregnancy brain is real. At 30 weeks pregnant, I experienced, or I felt, my first set of hiccups from the baby. The hiccups were definitely below the belly button line, and I'm not 100% sure if they were hiccups, but I'm pretty sure they were because they were kind of in like a pattern. Like, you know, when you have hiccups yourself, it's pretty much like hic, hic, hic. So that's what I was feeling in my belly. I wasn't hearing it, but I was feeling that bump. It only lasted about maybe 2 minutes or so. So it wasn't very long, thankfully, because I know hiccups can be annoying, and the poor little baby, I'm glad that it didn't last that long for him. I'm definitely peeing a lot more throughout the night. So I'd get up about maybe twice in the night now. Before I was only getting up one time, and it would be about around, I want to say 6 o'clock or so. So now I'm actually getting up around 3 and then 6. And yeah, so peeing is definitely more frequent at night and also in the daytime. My feet are starting to swell a lot more. When I sit down, they want to swell. When I'm standing in like one spot for a very long time, or even standing to do my hair in one spot for a very long time, my feet swell. Once I do sit down and put my feet up, then the swelling just disappears. I am noticing that I'm starting to walk slower. Like, I was walking slow before, but now I'm walking even slower. And I'm used to walking fast, very, very fast. Most people complain that I walk too fast. I'm the one who's holding up the line, or, you know, holding people back, and people are trying to get in front of me versus me trying to get in front of them. So I'm walking really slow now. 30 weeks pregnant, I definitely want to say I am nesting. I am like a cleaning machine. All day long, all night, I can clean, I can vacuum, sweep, mop, dust, do everything, do the dishes, cook, everything. Like, that's just something that I really, really enjoy doing. At 30 weeks, I was experiencing this weird, not so, I guess it kind of was weird, this weird pushing pain. Like, the baby was pushing my belly. Like, I don't know if he was using his hands, his head, his legs, whatever he was doing, he was really trying to stretch the crap out of my stomach to the point I thought my skin was going to rip and he was going to come out. I was feeling this like pushing or stretching pain for maybe a solid 10 minutes, and I was like, I'm in so much pain. I don't know what this baby is doing. Whatever he's doing, I just need him to stop. So speaking of this weird pushing pain, at 31 weeks, I went to my midwife appointment, and she told me that the baby turned. So that's what I was experiencing. He was actually turning, and I had no idea that's what was happening. So the baby turned, thankfully, so he is now heads down. At least that's what the midwife believes, but she said that she's going to give me a referral so that way I can go get another ultrasound just to make sure that he is turned. And as always at my midwife appointment, she checks my blood pressure, she checks the baby's heart rate, and everything's good. My fiance actually did vlog a little bit of that, so I'll go ahead and insert a little clip of us at the doctor's.
Okay, so if you lie down, let me get the measuring tape. Tucked in, so it's like leaning towards your sacrum.
And speaking of vlogging, you guys should definitely follow us over on our vlog channel because we vlog about 3 times a week, and we share a lot of family stuff, a lot of stuff outside of beauty and hair and all that stuff. So if you want to get to know me personally and get a glimpse into my personal life, then you can follow me over on there, Dad's Family. Sticking with 31 weeks, I got my first cold while being pregnant. I haven't been sick in who knows how long, maybe a year or 2 years. I hardly get sick. So me being pregnant, it left me more susceptible to getting sick. Just a heads up, if people are sick, stay far away if you're pregnant. I still do have a little bit of it. You can kind of hear it a little bit. I want to say it was really bad for a whole week, and then after the week passed, it started to kind of fade. So now I'm just dealing with a little bit of a blocked nose and coughing just a little bit. So now moving on to 30 weeks pregnant, I experienced Braxton Hicks. Braxton Hicks is pretty much what they call false labor. You pretty much experience like mild or light period cramps without the blood. Everyone's Braxton Hicks will feel different. Some ladies feel that their stomach is tightening. So I definitely was feeling that tightening down there, definitely feeling some lower back pain. And I'm saying to myself, okay, contractions are supposed to feel like this, but I know with contractions, they're short. They last about 1 to 2 minutes, then they disappear, then they come back. And I was kind of pretty much just gonna time it to see if it was contractions or Braxton Hicks. So my Braxton Hicks lasted for a good 30 minutes. So I knew it wasn't labor, real contractions. So it lasted for a good 30 minutes. It started off very light and it started to increase and increase, and still nothing to make me cry or anything like that. Not too painful. I was able to, you know, still chill on my phone and kind of just breathe through it, but still a very annoying feeling. So at 32 weeks, my pregnancy app tells me that the baby's about 4 pounds or so, and he is, I think they said 16 to 19 inches. Every baby's different, and it's just an app. I want to say that we are now starting to be able to identify his body parts by feeling the stomach. For example, I woke up one morning to use the bathroom, and I saw like a lump, like a long, it almost looked like a hot dog on my belly. And I was feeling it, and it felt like, I guess what could be maybe his arm or like a leg. It was very strange, and like I could see it, like I could actually see like this hot dog on my belly. Also, my fiance was feeling my stomach, and he was saying that he thinks he's feeling a foot, but again, we don't really know. We can't see the imprint, but just kind of pushing, you can kind of get a good idea of what it may be. I will say that I'm experiencing a lot of pressure in the pelvis area to the point that I have to completely stop walking or walk even slower. I definitely feel like the baby is dropping lower and lower each week, or every few days I feel like he's getting lower and lower. Also, about 2 nights in a row now, I've been experiencing a lot of pressure in my butt. For example, I got up to pee around maybe 3 a.m. and I, you know, sat down on the toilet, and I'm feeling this pressure in my butt, and it's so weird. So weird. It's like you want to do number 2, but you know it's not number 2. It's just something heavy just sitting there. I guess it's the weight of the baby in that area now. I want to say it kind of does hurt a little bit because it's like this, like almost like a brick sitting in your butt. I don't know. I can't really explain it, but if you guys have experienced it, then you know exactly what I'm talking about. Definitely at 32 weeks, I started walking even slower. So I was walking slow before, and now it's even slower, to the point that I feel like my fiance is dragging me now because he can't walk as slow as me. He slows down once he realizes that I'm just trailing behind him. He usually holds my hand when we're walking because honestly, I am just so slow. I'm really slow. I'm barely moving my feet sometimes. And when I eat, it's even worse. I'm even slower because my belly gets so heavy. I will say that it started snowing here in Toronto, so the roads are getting slick, getting icy, they're getting dangerous, and I did almost fall twice. Did not hit the ground or anything, but I did go like this, which is very scary. Thankfully, the first time I was by myself, but I didn't fall, thankfully. The second time, my fiance was there, so he was able to grab me. But it's very scary knowing that you could fall and you could hurt the little person inside. Also, I do have proper shoes that have grip, but my feet swell, so putting my feet into something that is tight now, it's just not possible. I just can't do it. I'm usually just wearing moccasins, a slip-on shoe, which is very comfy, but the grip on that thing, there's no grip. So that's pretty much how 30 weeks, 31, and 32 weeks has been so far. A lot of new stuff happening, a lot more is gonna happen. And yeah, so I'm gonna show you guys my baby bump. I'm wearing this little tank top. I thought it was going to cover my baby bump. That's why I bought it. But of course, nothing fits anymore. I usually wear like leggings so I can kind of stick my top into my leggings and I won't look like things don't fit. But let me just show you guys the baby. Here is the bump. So you can see how big he is. Oh my goodness. And this is with my shirt up. So you guys can see. This is the baby, very big. Whew. From the front, here is the line, very dark. My belly button is so stretched out. Some days it looks completely flat and uniform with my stomach, and sometimes I'm like, where is my belly button? So that's what that looks like. As for stretch marks, I definitely do have some, like right here. You guys probably can't even tell. They're very, very faint, and I do have some down here. Again, extremely faint. So I'm hoping that when my stomach does shrink back, the stretch marks are like these tiny little things and they're not very noticeable. So that's pretty much it. Hope you guys enjoyed the video. If you did, please give me a thumbs up, subscribe, leave me a comment, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye.